Boy, it has been a long couple of months, I'll tell you. So it's one of those days. I'm just not feeling recording a song at all today. Just nothing. Usually, I'm on my way home from work or something, and I already have an idea of what I'm doing, and I'm really feeling a certain song in a certain way that I want to do it, and just nothing is happening for me today creatively. So instead of not recording another video, like I haven't the past 2 weeks now, if you haven't noticed, or maybe I just ratted myself out and you had no idea, I thought I'd catch you up on what's going on in my life, and really it's not that much at all. Hey, there's a kitten behind me. There's a Gus. There. Can you see him? No, he's really far away. Not really a whole lot's been going on. I mean, I've been working a lot. I'm still at E3 Detroit, working every day there more and more. Still working with the Dan Rafferty Band, and we've been gigging like crazy. And that's part of the reason why I haven't been making videos. And I was out of town for 4 days to go to one of my best friend's weddings in Texas. Matt and I drove down to Texas for, 2 days, which was ridiculous. We probably should have flown, but we drove down anyway. So that was kind of rough. I didn't record a video that week, but I did share one on my Facebook. If you go there and scroll back a little bit, you'll see that I sang Nikki "My Wish" by the Rascal Flatts as a surprise at her reception, and that was really cool. I was really happy that I was able to do that, and I was really happy that her mom asked me. So that was really cool. I shared that, and then last week we did a gig at Motor City Casino, which is cool, except it's all the casino floor, which means you can smoke openly and freely where the stage is. And so it really messes up my voice. And I didn't really recover from that until like Wednesday of that week. There was no hope for me at all. That was one of those weeks where I definitely should have pre-recorded a video. I mean, I never pre-record videos. So yeah, I've just been working away through Detroit, the Dan Rafferty Band. I'm in another band now, and we have rehearsals going on like crazy because we have a new member, and that's always exciting, but it's a little bit stressful. So that's happening a couple times, maybe once a week or so until like the end of November-ish. I'm hoping that we can fit a photo shoot in there somewhere. It's just crazy. And the last couple of months, my endometriosis has been acting up quite a bit since like midsummer. So that's always awful, and I've pretty much switched over to being vegan about 2/3 of the time, I'd say. I'd say 2 out of 3 meals of my day are vegan. I try to eat only meat that has come from Whole Foods at this point, so even if I eat meat, I have to take like digestive enzymes with it because my body just it's not having it anymore. But I did, it's cool. I did just find this cookbook by Chloe, oh crap, let me find her name. Okay, her name is Chloe Coscarelli, and it is called Chloe's Vegan Italian Kitchen, and I have tried maybe 3 recipes out of this book. There are a ton of recipes in this book. It's over 150 recipes, and it's all vegan. And me and my friend Julie made one last week, and it turned out really yummy. And I mean, at this point, I'm just eyeballing recipes, and like we threw mushrooms and asparagus into a recipe with different pasta that didn't make any sense, but it turned out so good, and everything that I've tried from this book so far is amazing. I really suggest you check it out. It's one of the easiest vegan cookbooks I've come across. I have 3 now, but the first one that I bought is about a 10 years old or so, and it's got some really great stuff in there, don't get me wrong, but it's a much harder to follow. I am not great at cooking, so it's really difficult for me sometimes to get recipes right and get the right textures and flavors out of stuff. But this one, Chloe's Vegan Italian Kitchen, it is so, so, so good. I will put a link below, and hopefully you can go check it out too. Yeah, and so being vegan most of the time at this point has really helped my pain management. And don't mind me, I'm just on my computer, looking at my notes, it's really helped with pain management, and taking the bromelain digestive enzymes for proteins has really helped me too. Because it's definitely like every single day there's some sort of pain somewhere. And that's just kind of how it is, And a lot of women have endometriosis, and nobody talks about it because nobody knows quite what it is. But it's okay. I'm dealing, and a lot of people send me information as they get it, which is really cool because I talk about it a lot. I want people to know about it because so many women have it, literally. And I'm reading this off of endofound.org, which is the Endometriosis Foundation of America. Literally 176 million women and girls have endometriosis. 8.5 million in North America alone. And that's just the people that have been diagnosed, which is crazy. It took so many years for me to get diagnosed, and I'm sure that I've had it for probably since I was like 13. And that's over 10 years that it went untreated and undiagnosed. And I'm sure there are millions of other women that are also that way as well. And it's crazy. Crazy how many people are affected by it, but how many people have no idea that they're being affected by it. So anyway, I have no problem talking about it. Ask away, you know? It's kind of like that t-shirt, ask me about my T-Rex. I know this is awful. It's an awful comparison. But it's a T-Rex and you pull the shirt up and there's a T-Rex underneath. I kind of feel that way about endo because nobody really knows that you have it until you tell them. It's an invisible disease. So I kind of want to just wear a shirt that says, ask me about my endo, and then figuratively lift the shirt up, and it's kind of like, you know, what to say and what to ask and what to do with people in your life who have it and are dealing with it. But anyway, that's like a whole other video. I think I'm going to actually start making an endometriosis series. I found a couple on here already on YouTube that are really helpful to me, actually, just to know that I'm not the only one dealing with this. And it's a pretty huge part of my life, unfortunately. As always, I love that I'm getting fantastic feedback about the split screen vocal arrangements that I've been doing. They get much better feedback than my old videos of a literal one take, one shot of me playing and singing at the same time. They're way more fun to film, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm up and dancing around like a crazy person. So that's pretty cool. They take a lot more time to record, which is, again, why I'm sitting here recording a one-take vlog for you today, because it takes about 5 hours to really, from me recording, hitting record for the first minute, for the first take, and then actually sitting and uploading that video. It's like a solid 5 to 6 hours. And that's a lot after a day of work and then errands and then sometimes being in pain and then having to go to a rehearsal later. And it's just not one of those things that happens every week. So I'm sorry if I'm letting you down. Really, I am. And I love doing them, but it's just not going to happen today. So this is what you get. You get 10 minutes of me babbling on about nothing. But I do already have something planned for next week. So don't you worry. You absolutely will get one next week, and it's going to be Halloweenified, if you will. So anyway, thank you for keeping up with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And I'm going to see you next week for that amazing Halloween video. Bye.